Hello, everyone. Richard C. Wilson here, founder of the Family Office Club. I just wanted to go over my 2022 team goals for our company, a few personal goals for myself, just real quick in a short 5-minute video, just to kind of sync up with you for the year, share what we're up to, what we're focused on, see what might align with your own goals. And then we can keep in touch at our live events. We can touch base on each other's goals, and we can see if there's any alignment between our organizations. So at the core, we are developing a co-GP joint venture platform with a client that's been with us for 10 years now. So far, we've put about $100 million of equity to work to acquire $700 million in assets through this program. That's all come from our client into this program we're helping them develop. And we have over $1 billion worth of term sheets signed for capital that will roll out over the next 3 to 5 years through this program, $1 billion of equity capital. So we're excited about that. We hope everything keeps on going smoothly. And we're finding that multifamily and hospitality groups are the easiest to get deals done with, but we work with real estate sponsors that have experience and track records in multiple areas. Charter membership is the membership option for our investor club inside of the Family Office Club. And we have 1,100 members there. We're looking to grow the volume of members, but we're also raising our pricing on charter membership because we want to keep the investor to member ratio high. We want to keep on growing the quality of our members and not have it be too inexpensive to access, so that when you network with others in the network, that they are successful people who have gotten a lot done during their careers and in their business as well. We're improving our production quality, our membership portal, and we're doing 4 larger investor summits per year versus doing smaller investor summits, which I think will be more valuable for everybody. We have a medical division called Dentist Investors LLC and Doctors Investor Club, and we're looking to grow those 2 platforms. Right now, we work with over 200 doctors and dentists as investors, putting their money into medical and dental practice platforms that are growing and stable. We also help them invest into real estate, or if they need to, upgrade their wealth management solution that they have in place. So in 2021, last year, we closed on 7 deals in medical and dental practices or with doctors as investors in a deal. And we expect this division to grow 2 to 3 times in size this year. We're under due diligence with 4 different platforms of medical practices right now. The next core update is Investor Residences LLC. We're expanding this platform to include 5 to 10 homes in 2022. We bought our first property a couple months ago. And in essence, we have a platform here where investors are placing capital into a series of luxury homes that we rent out on 50 different short-term rental websites. Investors get to stay at the property for free if they're an investor in those specific homes. And as the network of homes builds to 100, 200 plus homes, et cetera, we hope then they get to stay at any of the homes in the network for free. They get the most free day at the homes where they've invested in directly. And that's also where they will be getting their returns from. And once they 2x their return, then they're out of the deal. But that way they get to use the properties for free the whole time while they're 2xing their capital. Pitchdex.com, this is our investor relations marketing agency. It's grown to just under 7 figures in revenue. And we have completed work for 137 clients now on a retainer basis only. Is the only way we work with clients now. And we're expecting to double this business in 2022. So if you have any needs on that side and you're raising capital and you want institutional quality materials, please let us know. That might be a way we can work together, or you can find out more at pitchdex.com. Okay, on research and development initiatives for the Family Office Club, we have billionaires.com, which we acquired a few months ago. We're going to be using this to build a funnel around adding value to billionaires and family offices that serve billionaire families, but also those who are working with billionaires as clients. And we have gathered over 250 YouTube videos from individual billionaires. So there's only one YouTube video from Mark Cuban, for example, not 5 or 6. And we're building out pages on billionaires.com to share all of those via social media and on the website. More importantly, we're interviewing 33 billionaires. Will be original 3 interview questions we ask each of the 33 billionaires that we'll be interviewing. So we'll get 100 insights from 33 different billion-dollar plus net worth families. And we're going to have those into a research project, a little published paperback book that includes other resources on the industry. And we'll publish those interviews on our website as well. So you'll be hearing more about billionaires.com soon. We're also publicly thanking anyone who connects us to a billionaire who's willing to answer just 3 questions via email. It could be from anywhere in the world. Then we'll give them credit and thank them for helping us make that connection via email, because obviously many of these families are private, but we're only looking for 33 of these short term out of 3,000 plus billionaires. So I'm sure we'll get it done over time. The other research and development project is investorclub.com. We have 500 plus passive investors on this platform, just about to hit 600 actually. And we're going to be bringing on a full-time professional to help us in building out that platform further. I'm sure over the next year or two, we'll hit 1,000 families registered on there who are passive investors. And right now, the average net worth of investors on there is about $28 million. But what's most important is who are engaged, and those are the ones that are typically coming to our live events or working with us day to day over email, phone calls, text messages, closing deals with us, etc. Also in the R&D area, our third project is tax strategy research. We've done about 50 of these interviews so far, where for 10 minutes, we interview a tax expert on one piece of the tax code, and we record those interviews and put them in our member portal and put them in our investor portal for everyone to benefit from. It makes me a bit smarter at managing my own balance sheet, on helping add value to new potential clients, and just make them aware of different areas where they may want to go talk to one of those experts. I'm not a CPA, I'm not a tax advisor, but very quickly, this has improved our ability to add value to myself and others. So we're going to continue down that route. We put together a really helpful one-page infographic or a little handbook for investors as well. If Biden goes through with many tax changes, then we're likely to come out with the handbook. If he doesn't, then he may next year. So we're kind of waiting to see what happens with that. But regardless, we're making progress in that area and doing more research. The fourth and final R&D project is commercialrealestate.com. We're looking for a big brother partner for that platform. Right now, we're hosting a few commercial real estate joint venture co-GP conferences each year. We had one in Phoenix recently that was very successful, and we're going to be hosting another one here in 2022. To keep an eye out for dates on that, just check out familyoffices.com, where all of our Family Office Club events are, and then you'll see when our next real estate event is coming up. Personal goal-wise, I am reducing my media consumption to only books and podcasts and videos from billionaires for the year 2022. I figure I'll learn at least a couple of great things. I'm sure I'll learn dozens from restricting it to that. I've done this before for a whole year, where I take kind of a media fast or a book fasting from everything except for one author or one mentor I'm learning a lot from. And it's really helped and made a big difference in my thinking and ability to make progress. So I'm going to do that and just listen only to billionaires this year in terms of podcast content, white papers, books, YouTube videos, etc. Health goals. I gave up coffee a year ago. 10 years ago, I gave up alcohol. This year, my focus is on getting great quality sleep and be healthier than any other time in my life. Doing a couple of health challenges with my friends. I've got one coming up that's going to end right on my 40th birthday up here on April 22nd. My wife and I are going to try to do a rim to rim to rim hike across the Grand Canyon and back, most likely in April or May, but maybe in the fall. And we've got some other travel, health, fun adventure trips planned, like a backpacking trip with a bunch of my guide friends. About a dozen of us are going to go up the Narrows and the Zion National Park and stuff like that. So looking forward to that. Quarterly fun trips. This year, I'm taking my wife to Bangkok and Phuket and Chiang Mai. We're going to do some backpacking, go to an elephant sanctuary, go to a monkey sanctuary. I can see my brother-in-law in Portugal this summer, and hopefully go over and stop over in Morocco as well while I'm there, and try to plan at least one kind of epic fun trip every quarter, and be planning fun stuff out for the kids and our whole family every couple of weeks, just to keep things interesting and not turn into a work robot, which can happen with a busy email inbox if you're not careful. So I wanted to share all of that. I know it's a lot. I know some of you, obviously, if you're still listening, then thank you for having the patience to listen to what we're trying to get done this year, and appreciate you following our work and being connected to us. And if there's something that you're up to that's aligned with where we're going, if we could be helpful to you, or provide feedback on a structure, an idea you have, email is best. We have 1,100 members who are paying for membership in the Family Office Club, plus 3,000 investors that are registered with the Family Office Club. And as I mentioned, almost 600 investors on investorclub.com. So there's just not enough time to trade ideas via phone calls with everyone. but I can knock out a lot of Slack messages and emails within just a 10, 20-minute period and provide value faster that way. So if you see some way for us to be working together or aligning our businesses, please let me know, and hope to see you at one of our live events soon.